Terry, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Terry Fultz. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm a former UT Martin football player, and that's pretty much about it.
Did you graduate? Why are you still here?
Yes, I actually graduated, but I'm also trying to get into grad school. So I'm retaking classes that I had a C or lawyer in the past in my younger days, and so I can be able to get the right GPA to get in grad school.
Do you see yourself being associated with football or sports in the future?
Um, Absolutely, just because I always will have the competitive edge about me. So as far as like maybe coaching a little pee-wee team or high school ball, or maybe on down the line get into GA and college football, I definitely see myself standing around the game.
How do you cope with missing the sport, your teammates, and that lifestyle?
Stay in touch with the ones that I'm kind of close with, or super close with, I should say. Also, I found this thing about meditating, so I just try to keep myself at peace, and also picked up a new hobby. So that's one positive thing about COVID. I finally learned how to sit down and paint a little bit. So that's always good to keep myself calm.
What do you do to relieve stress?
Oh, so like I said before, I sit down, I paint, so I can just lock in, and I'm just focused on what I have to do, the task at hand. And also, I play with my dogs. I'm a dog dad, so they always keep me on my toes and keep me laughing and keep me just help me come to peace and let me know that everything's gonna be okay.
Do you see yourself struggling financially?
Absolutely. I went from getting football refund checks to getting a minimum wage job to pay $7.25. So at first, the struggles of trying to manage my money and not just spend things, that was the biggest struggle. But as I grew and as I paid attention to my funds, I found the ways to cope with my spendings and help myself financially.
What daily habits or practices that you use while being an athlete have you kept up now that you are no longer playing football?
I'm trying to keep myself in shape, so I try to work out like at least 5 times a week, maybe sometimes 4 because you need that rest day. And I also just try to keep up with my study habits because Coach Simpson, he was big on academics, so he had a study hall hours and things like that. So I try to use what he taught us while I was playing as an athlete. I try to keep those while I'm still a student.
What is the hardest part about being done with football?
The locker room bonding that I had, and also just the connections that I knew outside of the locker room. I knew I could talk to somebody, and just being around the guys and just having fun times, fun memories, and also being around the coaches and having somebody you know you can talk to even though they have things going on in their day-to-day life also.
What is the best part about being done with football?
The best part is, I say time management. I only do because I'm on my own time, so I get to put things in an order that I feel is more suitable for me or that day. So far as like I can study early in the morning, as far as like except for studying after practice because I have to worry about practice, so trying to get things done right after that. So I try to get things done before the day, so that kind of helps too.
Terry, what suggestions do you have for others regarding life after college athletes?
To know that it's okay, and I know that this doesn't really get talked about as much, but focus on your mental health. As far as things like just know that, hey, you're gonna have some up and down days, but just try to find a positive in that day. As far as just you woke up today, and branch out to people other than athletes, because there's amazing people on campus that you might not ever get to meet if you don't take the time to at least say hi or, hey, I was wondering if you can help me on this subject or things like that. So I just say network yourself and focus on your mental health.